We gon' break. That's just what the fuck we do. We break.
Yo ho, pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up, me heart is yo ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up, me heart is yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Shiver me timbers.
Arr! Welcome to ye nightstand, me hearties.
Drink up, me hearties, yeah.
Oh, drink up indeed.
Cheers. Because you know what we're doing here, folks.
Yes, we're
You know
doing-
why we're here today. Oh, clink. Hi. Shing, shing, shing. Yeah. Fucking,
Hey, scallywags.
you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like,
We're here.
oh my god, we gotta wake this kid up.
No, I'm awake. I couldn't see out of one eye.
Pep, pep, pep.
In your step.
Got that drap. That's not a word.
Okay, that's fine. No, it is awkward. But look, we're here. It's an episode. This is episode, I want to say 13. Numerology?
11.
Numerology.
12.
No.
Oh no, 11, 12, 13.
It's 13.
Oh, 13 is like trichinophobia. There's like
Right.
a fear of the 13th level. Hotels didn't used to put 13th floors. That shit's crazy.
That's wild. But we actually are here because the high seas, I guess if you listen.
I was just looking at the wrong eye, but let's look here, One-Eyed Willie. What are you talking about today?
Oh, so the seas were rough that day, my friends.
Aye, they were.
Aye, and there were many stowaways who were dispatched with limbs lopped off.
Yes, we left no one living, but the spirits on board who cast us to the seas to plunder,
A
loot.
skeleton-shaped ghostly apparition appeared on board as a spindle wheel. Anyway.
Chests of doubloons. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the blooms.
So, the topic today, if you haven't guessed,
pirates!
We're talking all sorts of pirates because, listen, the northwest of Africa at one point, there was this country called Saleh. And there was literally a whole country of pirates.
Saleh.
There was fucking all over the Mediterranean. There was pirates. The Troy, the city of Troy, which is very famous, was actually created by the Minoan civilization, who had a thalassocracy, which literally means sea power, and controlled that whole area. There's all sorts of stuff I could say, but I'm sure you're fucking pissed about that.
That was so much of a download so quick.
Do you feel like Neo right now?
No, I
You're
feel
like,
like...
yo ho, a pirate's like for me, and like, you know all the shit.
Whoa. No, I want to talk about the Disney ride.
Oh, of course, who doesn't? Pirates of the
Caribbean? Yeah. So you go on that thing.
But then you go down south and it's like, I'm in the Caribbean.
Yeah, it depends on how much you smoke and how much bamboo you got shoved up under your fingernails.
That's torture stuff.
Oh, well, that's what I'm into. Gitmo! Hashtag
Dude,
Gitmo.
don't kink shame, bro.
Kink. No, this is post 9/11.
Don't stink shame.
Anyway, so this ride at Disney, you get on it. This hasn't been cleaned since the late 60s. We've got used diapers. We've got people hurling. Somehow, these people go to an amusement park. They ignore the roller coaster. Yeah, they go, I think the Pirates of the Caribbean ride might be for me. They're hurling over the side into this water that is mostly
I
urine.
think it's too slow for motion sickness.
People hurl for reasons you don't know. Now, I
I'm
hurl.
about to hurl.
No, I hurl every time I see a picture of my mother holding me as a baby, I get a little sick. And not because I'm like, whoa, what a gelatinous blob, but just that deep love.
Unsubscribe, a pirate's life for me. Now, the main sectors of pirates, like the famous pirate life, was obviously in the Caribbean. We have Port Royal.
Oh.
We have a Tortuga.
Tortuga is that famous
Do you
place.
know what it means?
It means head of table.
It means turtle.
I was close.
And Zuzu, your beautiful dog, who is legend, actually met a turtle the other day.
She did.
And this bitch was in the Tortuga's face like...
Well, we can show the video, actually.
Oh, my God.
You did a good rendition, but let's take a
Right?
look.
If that wasn't...
No, we'll just look.
Get it.
She's not gonna get it. She's gonna get.
Don't eat it.
She would never.
She looks so scared.
She doesn't know what the hell it is. My dog's from Arizona. There aren't any turtles in Arizona.
Can we confirm that?
It's confirmed.
Okay.
The scorching heat would tell you that an amphibian, such as a turtle, would not.
Piracy
yes.
enticed men and women of low income who were searching for wealth, freedom, adventure,
Sexual desire.
maybe a sexual desire, but they were literally poor, and they were like, all right, I'll get on this boat. I will, sail all the way to the Mediterranean from the Caribbean and steal the Grand Mughal ship. And literally, this one guy, I think his name was Benjamin Horningwood. It might be wrong. But
I got a Horningwood.
But he
once in a
paid
while.
his
Oh,
crew.
That's a Morningwood.
He paid his crew the equivalent of 30 years' salary.
Oh.
And then they were all like, all right, fuck this, I'm out. And then they had, brothels for the rest of their life, basically for free.
Well, I mean, a lot of piracy, you're on the high seas. There's no one around.
Life is shit on the ship deck.
Oh, my God. The disease is rampant. So, look, if you can find a damp partner for yourself.
Damp.
Oh, yes. Damp. But no, look, I did have a story about pirates just that relates to my own life. I know you're a big history buff. You went to Northeastern.
Dude, you want to be a buff, Biff?
You're a goddamn husky.
Yeah.
Good for you. I would love to actually see the degree.
All right.
Never
What do you know
actually
about piracy?
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to tell you a story about my wife, who actually is a pirate. This is real. So my wife, for a long time, lived on Nantucket. If you don't know where Nantucket is, I'd suggest you get to your phone, type it in. It's Nantucket. Sounds just like it sounds.
We got to do a whaling episode. That'd be lit and tragic.
Oh, the Nantucket sleigh ride is a real thing. But, so my wife and some of her friends who are working on the island, living on the island, one night they go out, they're, like, whatever they're doing.
Drinking that rum.
So they go and they find this boat that's in the harbor, in port. They take this boat. So, bang, right away, pirate. They take this boat. They go around the entire island all night with this sailboat. I mean, this bitch was leaning off the side doing the things you see like ropes on Discovery Channel.
Yeah,
with
that's
all
like
of her
that.
crazy.
Was the boat like...
It's always leaning and shit. This is like World Cup shit.
Holy
USA Cup,
shit.
Newport Cup. I don't know what they call it. But so they take it all night.
More like One Crazy Summer.
They're
with
drinking-
the incomparable Bobcat Goldthwait. Ever seen that?
They take this.
John Cusack.
Yeah. So they take this boat all around the island. They're drinking all night, and they bring it back into harbor where it was as the dawn is coming up and return the boat. But I'm married to an actual pirate. And during that trip, she actually found a Bowie knife on board, cut her fucking leg off, and replaced it with a piece of wood. So now when I shiver her timbers, I shiver her timber.
Wow, dude. That is a story.
You were going?
And I've met your wife, and she has 2 legs. Regular legs.
You wouldn't know that. That prosthesis is tight.
Oh, I thought you said it was a piece of timber.
Yes.
So peg legs, right?
Yeah, peg leg.
So pirates, like, how many pirates had no eyes that the eye patch became a thing? One-Eyed Willie, obviously, from the
not a real
immortal Goonies.
Immortal.
Directed by...
Spielberg?
Nope, Richard Donner.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. I punked you there.
No, I got
I knew
confused.
you were going to say...
No, but hold on.
You're high on your own supply.
No, but hold on. The other guy from the 80s, John Landis, right?
Lando.
So he did a lot of films.
Lando.
John Landis.
John Landis.
He did a lot of films, and then Chris Columbus did a bunch of films. Like Chris Columbus's first film was Home Alone. So I got tricked into thinking it was Spielberg.
That's why I punked you, okay? But let's talk about... Huh? Spielberg produced it.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. But let's talk about the swashbuckling adventures of the 40s and 30s. When I forget the guy's name, but remember I showed you that movie one morning?
Yeah, it was a clearly homosexual male masking as a straight adventurer hero who was playing up his like straightness.
Yeah.
I think his hair was actually growing on screen, and he was like, "Let's cut the sails and go over."
There were many...
I have no problem with him being a homosexual.
There were many pirates, like Mary Read, for instance, was raised as a boy, and Trans Lives Matter, go off, King. But, Mary Read met Anne Bonny, who's another famous pirate.
Bonny
Anne
Blythe. Bonny
and Anne Bonny
Blythe.
was with Calico Jack, who is Jack something or other.
I'm going to need a Google Translate. I don't even know what the hell you're saying
So
anymore.
anyway, Anne Bonny and Mary Read got together and were like, girl, dude, I love you. And then they got arrested. I think Calico Jack brought them in. And they pretended they were pregnant to escape execution. Real story. Look
Jesus
it up.
Christ.
I know. I did some
Listen,
research.
I know you did research. It's evident to everybody you did research, and it's evident to everybody that I did not do research other than glugging down a bottle of rum. Speaking of which, we're going to get to our segment.
Okay.
Pass me that bottle.
Okay, this is the segment. This looks dangerous.
No, the segment is not this bottle. Now, this is from an island in the Caribbean, legitimately. It's got a red cape. The segment today is Nazz and I are going to do a quick scene of improv.
Ooh, this is good.
But a true improv player, if you don't know, we have to take suggestions from the crowd.
But it's also like a yes and. So like
Yes, but we're gonna be playing pirates. That's the floor.
like isolated on or marooned on an island
No,
because
they-
our captain was like,
But
fuck
they have
you,
to su-
man.
Maybe, but they have to suggest it. We're just pirates.
Okay.
But they may be like, hey, pirates of the DMV.
Ah, very good.
You see, so they
So the
suggested.
peanut gallery is going to say a word.
The gallery will yell something and say, here's the scenario. We just happen to be pirates. And right as we're thinking of what we might do, we take a sip of this. This might be from Dominicana. It may not be from
It looks
Dominicana.
golden. It looks ready enough to rot me.
Okay, so...
So what's the suggestions?
Yeah, someone yell something.
Pirates of the convenience store.
Pirates of the convenience store.
Okay.
I'll be the cashier. You be the customer.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Ew. Mine's not going to be that big.
It's not that big. It's just a leathery bamboo broadleaf.
Sorry.
Pop. All right, so here we go.
Tastes like cinnamons.
I'm working at the convenience store. There's a lot of there's an herb in that's making me feel like I don't have limbs.
Our matey, hook me up with a 40-ounce of Colt 45, will you?
Our stupid GB to not know Colt 45 in the cooler.
Sir, I've been there. You're out, clearly.
Oh, goodness gracious,
There's only the sting of the powerful, unctuous liquid called silver.
Silver.
What's the other 40's name?
40's name? Oh, the Eisenbach 800.
Ah, gross.
Christ.
Tickles the back of me throat till I throw up.
May interest ye in a lottery ticket while ye wait for me to get my nipple cone to squirt something.
Give me 5 of Vegas' funnest casino.
What a fucking piece of trash. Ask for 5. I offer 1.
Give me a coin. Leave a penny, take a penny, me matey.
6 none the richer your piece I shite.
Bless ye, go in peace. I've lost every ticket. God bless ye.
Here's your lager that could be for Corsi card.
If only I had a doubloon to pay for the most rich ticket of all the tickets.
I'd be here fucking 6 time.
Oh,
Take.
what is it? A 40?
Yes. What you ask for? It's just
Okay, so scene. Right?
Yeah, we did all right. Accents devolved.
I just think we should just transition directly into like pieces of 8.
What about that rum though?
Edward
wait. You
Teach.
said pieces of 8. Give me a second.
Pieces of 8.
All right, so
Holy shit, that was like a Monty Python episode.
but hold on. I want to just comment that our accents, we're not trained actors.
well, I mean,
Well, we don't do improv. So
were you in Professor Belody Brown's high school acting class? Did you go to acting out for 2 summers?
yeah, I was there
Because
because that's what she did on stage.
I came,
You came?
I slayed,
Oh,
and I conquered.
yeah. I don't think that's Veni Vici.
You know, we weren't creeping the boards of pirate ships, but we crept the boards of the stage.
Yes, all the world is a stage, and all of us merely players and shit. That's Bill Shakespeare. Wake
Damn.
up if you don't know what.
Damn. So Edward Teach, Blackbeard, he used to put incense in his beard, and he was legend. There was one guy, and now his name escapes me. It's on the thing that the producer's looking at now. He captured 470 ships in 3 years. Talk about guap.
That rum got me fucked up, I think. I was just doing a traditional fucking dance.
Bartholomew Roberts or Black Bart.
Oh, Black Bart.
Yep.
I thought we saw he was a cowboy.
Nope. And then
Oh,
there's other
stay
funny-
tuned. Episode 37, Cowboys.
Ugh. Yeah. Imperialists.
Yes.
Dirty imperialists.
Oh my God. So listen, do you know that the British Royal Navy,
Oh.
they came out with these, now this is back in musketball time, so I don't even know how you shoot a pistol that's a musketball. Do you stuff it like a rifle?
Well, I'll let you figure that out on YouTube, but governments would pay men and women to be privateers. So a privateer is a paid pirate. There are corsairs, there are buccaneers. I think there was like a specific island where there were like virile pigs and shit.
What?
Yeah, buccaneers.
Yeah, buccaneer.
Corsairs, did I say that?
You said that already.
Okay.
You're now.
We talked about Blackbeard and Bonnie Mary Reed.
Yeah, but
Ben
we haven't talked about
Horningwood.
all the stereotypes of pirates, right?
Yeah, go.
Like walk the plank shit.
Walk
I
the
got to be
plank.
honest with you. If you were chained up, even just in handcuffs with your hands behind your back and tossed in the middle of the Pacific, I have to be honest with you. There's no greater fear. I mean, yes, you're going to drown. Yes, you're going to die. But this idea that like the giant squid may come and get you, like. So
The Kraken!
So
Release
like
the Kraken!
as you're treading water with just your legs and your thighs are burning, the ship that has kicked you off is just on the horizon and then it disappears. And then all of a sudden, it's silent. There's the only sound you can hear is the gentle lapping
Don't you
of.
think so? There's a pirate code. Everybody should know there is a pirate code.
Parlay?
So parlay. They didn't do a lot of stuff that was like they had a government. They had like multiple pirate captains would get together and decide on certain things.
Yes.
Like this shit was like a mini pirate government.
The council.
So you think they'd be as like dirty to be like, all right, you're walking the plank, but usually they did it near an island, so you'd be marooned.
I'll be honest with you.
One of
all
those famous
of
pirates
the crazy
on the paper
Hey.
like took a like bullet on the island.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Best place to die. Of all the pirate crimes that have been done on ship, on shore, on the ocean, whatever, none of them compare to the
Pirates
most.
of the Caribbean 5. Sorry.
No. What I was going to say was, we watched a movie in high school that had to do with the slave trade called Amistad with the incomparable Matthew McConaughey. And the things I saw on that movie having to do with a ship were 10 times worse than what actually happened with
Yes.
pirates. To your point, they had a code.
Definitely
Like you
slavery.
might die,
No, there
but
were
you
a
would
lot
die
of-
with some honor.
Yes, but there was definitely slavery was a big push, like for the privateers, like go steal people
Yeah.
and sell people. Ugly.
I mean,
times.
honestly, I'm fine.
Ugly crime.
I would steal spice. I would steal tea. I would bury treasure. As soon as
Doubloons.
someone's like, "Hey, listen, you're in the people trade. We call it trafficking now."
Yeah.
I might be like, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm out of here. And also, and I'm going to get this wrong, but it's really important. There were pardons issued to some of these like world famous pirates where if they just stopped doing what they were doing, the crown would be like, you're absolved of all your
Yeah, that's
issues.
right.
And then these guys could retire in the dopest spots. All the while, their treasure is still buried out in those galleons.
Dude, a lot of people like Thomas too. He was,
I don't know why you always
he
have
was
these names I've never heard of.
He was a privateer. Like a government paid him to do something, but on the way to do it, he was like, "Fuck this, man! I'm just gonna like steal a famous boat and pay my people."
Sometimes when I'm asked to do something, like I would say between the hours of like Monday at 8 a.m. and Friday at 5 p.m.,
5.
on my way to do something, I might sneak off and get like a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, fuck around in my truck for a few minutes.
You're like a scallywag. Your efficiency is low.
What?
You're producing at a level that's, not worthy of the pirate's captain's seat.
If I were a captain, I'll be honest with you, I would have to make sure that everyone knew that we're in a pyramid scheme. The bottom rung gets paid. The bottom rung gets paid. And then as we go up, everyone gets paid, but I get paid the most. As opposed to you're on a ship and it's like, yeah, you'll get fed and shit, but I want people earning wages, but it has to be. What are you worried about?
I'm listening.
All I'm saying is, like, I'd be the best captain ever.
You'd be definitely a cool pirate. Because,
Also, like, I get
like
seasick.
I said, they were looking for wealth and adventure, and pretty much that's all you do every day.
Did you puke on the whale watch in high school? What the fuck?
No.
Oh,
But
God.
What I did do,
No.
it's happening. No, but what I did do, actually, I might have puked on the whale watch. No, what we did was drink Pepsi, and we had the Skittles. This is real.
I
We were
ate
just
pop
talking about
brownies.
this.
I ate pop brownies.
No, you did not.
I did.
In high school on the whale
back
watch?
in the day, you don't even know about me. I had the dead bears and shit. I was
Oh
all.
my god.
I was like, I had my
Primarily
hair
dead.
growing out and shit. Hemp necklace with a shell and shit.
Dude, we were doing these spit lungies that like almost touch the ground and you sip them back
and I was
up.
playing fucking bongos in the bathroom.
What a bongo player.
Because
man.
every like hairy bitch was down with me.
I wish we had a pair of bongos, and as far as hairy bitches go,
Yeah,
I just can't speak to that.
that's fine.
But
Ahoy, me hearties!
Now, for the record, before we get out of here, and we do have to go, mad bitches with smocks were down with me because I was of an unpopular crowd.
Pieces of hate!
Okay. Look, we're going to get out of here. I hope you learned something about history.
come on, I think we did pretty good on the pirate episode. Like, look at all this,
it's
dude.
not a.
You think this
it's
Rome
not a-
was built in a day here?
It's not a game. We did pretty well. We did what we did.
We do what we do.
If
And
you
thank
wa-
you for watching.
If you watch this to this point, you are in the 1%.
Everybody has to get off Instagram, create a YouTube account, and click subscribe.
Right.
And tell your friends.
Yeah. Please tell all your friends if you have any.
Ooh, burning the fans.
No, I don't.
Call, bro.
Hey, we'll see you next time. Our next episode, believe it or not, we're gonna take a left turn. We always do. Is gonna be on the 1950s.
Unbelievably, the carnage the 50s racked upon the social climate in America
Right.
is unmatched.
Arrgh. Gar, you mateys.